Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the JCX show. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. If there's a notification bell, please click all for future episodes, short videos, and live streaming that will be coming up. If you got any questions or comments, please leave it in a comment section. Also, hit the like button if you like the show. And now without further ado, here's your host, John Carr.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the JCX show. Listen, to all you PlayStation gamers, I'm going to have to tell you something. If you got a problem with PlayStation right now about the PlayStation 6 going diskless, I'm going to tell you this. I found an article and I want to read this to you because this person here is really pissed off, and I'm glad he's on our side. Former PlayStation boss Shawn Layden says Sony can't get away with making PS6 diskless. I think it would be hard for them. Now, former Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide Studio CEO Shawn Layden said Sony can't get away with launching the PlayStation 6 console as an all-digital diskless console. Now, he told the person of that, he said, while Xbox found a success in regard, PlayStation has a large market share that it will be shutting too many people by removing physical and offline gaming from its library. I don't think Sony can get away with it now, Layden said. I think Xbox had more success of pursuing that strategy, but Xbox is really the most successful in their business in the clutch of their countries, the US, Canada, UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, coincidentally enough of all English-speaking countries. Sony, which is number one platinum in probably 170 countries around the world, is obligated to responsibly say, if we go diskless, how much of my market will not be able to make that jump? Can users in really Italy can get a decent connection to enjoy games? Layden gave further example of the parts of the market that rely on the physical or offline games such as traveling athletes, military bases, but said PlayStation is likely already investigating of how many of those groups are willing to move away from. Which part of market will be damaged by going to diskless market, Layden said. I'm sure they're doing their research on it, and there will be a tipping point where there's some percentage where you can say, okay, that's fine, but we can turn our backs at the part of a market. But Sony's market is globally so huge, I think it would be hard for them to go fully diskless, even with the next generation, which yeah, I believe that. This competition has been ongoing in the video game industry since the PlayStation 4 generation, but it was ramped up, as Layden noted, by the release of digital only consoles on Xbox side. Both hardware titans released digital only versions in the current of a PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, but Sony has resisted going all in. This because the digital console, including the $700 PlayStation 5 Pro, can both be upgraded with a separate disc drive to run physical games as normal, with Xbox already gone all in with the likes of Game Pass. However, the Sony following suit with the PlayStation Plus games catalog, many have questioned how long it will be before disc-based game are phased out completely. This comes as the sales of physical media, including games, continue to dwindle, and many major publishers, even the shipping games, are unplayable in the States without the internet connection, even on disc. Which is true. Like the Japan said, Assassin's Creed Shadow from Ubisoft requires an internet connection to install, for example, while the EA released Star Wars Jedi Survivor in a similar state. With actual discs become less of a priority, what would once be included of a second disc, with an install disc and a play disc, is now essentially added to the downloadable content. So, according to the IGN, which I saw, they got a poll that with a question: would you buy the PlayStation 6 if it has no disc drive? 22.4% say yes, while 77.6% says no. And to be honest, I would have said no too, because why are we? Why? Why go discless? Why? We need some disc. We need a physical media disc, because there are the people out there who do not have the internet connection, and they need to have offline. See, this is why some of these places are much of old school. So please don't go all digital. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have. Thank you for watching the JCX show. My name is John Carr, and I hope I see y'all again. Until then, stay safe, stay warm, and God with you. Peace.